Many basketball and NBA players throughout the world chose to shave their heads bald, whether it's due to genetics, personal preference, or simply for comfort. The fact that many of the greatest basketball players in history have played with their heads shaved is not based on scientific data. However, many of the greatest players in basketball history have played with their heads shaved for various reasons. And while there's no cure for baldness, basketball and NBA players have been shaving their heads since the birth of the sport in the 1920s. As for who are some of the current NBA players who are bald or have shaved their hair, look no further than the list below. First up, Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson has been sporting his trademark bald head for some quite time now. Even though he's currently a member of the New York Knicks, he was originally picked by the Chicago Bulls with the 26th overall choice in the 2009 NBA Draft. Taj Gibson stands at 6'9" and plays the power forward position for the Miami Heat. Taj Gibson attended the University of Southern California, where he was a member of Phi Kappa Psi fraternity before making his way to the NBA in 2008. In 2007, he was chosen to the Pac-10 All-Freshman team, despite being one of the country's oldest freshmen at the time, at 21 years old. In 2009, he was nominated for the All-Pac-10 tournament team after assisting USC in winning the Pacific 10 Tournament Championship that year. Next up, PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker is also a member of the Miami Heat and has a long list of basketball-related accomplishments. A native of Raleigh, North Carolina, Tucker attended the University of Texas, where he was named to the second-team All-American and Big 12 Player of the Year in his junior year. He afterwards transferred to the University of Texas at Austin. Tucker was selected by the Toronto Raptors with the 35th overall choice in the 2006 NBA Draft and signed a 2-year deal with the team after being selected. When the Raptors released Tucker in 2007, he joined the Cavaliers' 2007 Summer League squad, where he remained until the end of the season. Tucker would go on to win the Israeli Premier Player Most Valuable Player award with the Hapoel Hanan side in the 2007-2008 season. Later on, he would go on to play for the Ukrainian Basketball Super League before returning to Israel, where he would then go on to play in Italy and Germany before retiring from the game. Tucker signed a deal to play with the Spartak St. Petersburg of the Russian Premier League in 2012, but he chose to forego the opportunity to play for the Phoenix Suns NBA Summer League team instead. He eventually was signed by the Suns and traded around the league until he ended up with the Miami Heat, where he is currently a member of their roster. Next up, Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso had a full head of hair throughout his time at Texas A&M, but after joining the NBA, Caruso has become well known for his lack of hair. And while Caruso is better renowned for his bald appearance, he is less well known for his trip to the NBA. As a result of his failure to be selected in the 2016 NBA Draft, Caruso joined the 76ers for the 2016 NBA Summer League before being signed by the OKC Thunder on September 23rd. He was later waived by the Thunder and acquired by the OKC Blue Team of the NBA Development League. Caruso would go on to join the LA Lakers for the 2017 NBA Summer League campaign in 2017. After a string of good games, he was signed to a 2-way contract by the LA Lakers. Consequently, he became the first player to be signed to a 2-way deal that allowed him to move immediately from the NBA G League to the NBA. Caruso's dedication eventually paid off as the LA Lakers won the NBA championship in 2020 as a result of his efforts. Next up, Dwight Howard. It's possible that Dwight Howard is one of the best bald NBA players currently competing in the league. And although Dwight Howard alternates between shaving his head and letting it grow out, we believe he looks better with his hair shaven than without. Dwight Howard's NBA resume and professional achievements have unquestionably impressed me. An NBA champion, an 8-time All-Star, an 8-time All-NBA team recipient, a 5-time All-Defensive Team selection, and a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, he's accumulated a plethora of accolades throughout his career. Howard, who was born in Atlanta, Georgia, chose not to attend college and instead chose to enter the NBA draft in 2004. It's possible that Howard was influenced by Kevin Garnett, another renowned bald NBA player, in making this decision. Howard chose the number 12 for his jersey in part because it was the opposite of Garnett's number 21, who was a huge inspiration for him. Next up, Chris Paul. Chris Paul has long been regarded as a multi-talented individual, whether it be while playing for the Phoenix Suns or in one of his many State Farm commercials. With his smooth passing, accurate shooting, and all-around generalship on the floor, Paul excludes self-assurance both on and off the basketball court. He is also one of the best off-the-ball shooters in the game, with the ability to receive and unleash the ball with lightning speed, confusing even the best defensive units in the league. Next up, Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker is now a member of the New York Knicks basketball team. The Charlotte Bobcats selected him with the 9th overall choice in the 2011 NBA draft, making him the 9th overall pick. He grew up in the Bronx and went on to play collegiate basketball with the Connecticut Huskies, where he finished the season as the nation's second leading scorer in the 2010 campaign. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. We'll see you guys next time.